Felicia.
And I'm Giancarlo.
And this is our review of
Panic on Wall Street. See? This is my
30s
voice. Yeah, how was that? Was it all
It was
right?
very good.
Very good.
Yeah. Like,
Did I feel like it was panicking
yeah,
on Wall Street?
very great Gatsby.
In Panic on Wall Street, some players will take on the role of managers while other players will be investors, and both try to maximize profits by the end of the fifth turn. In the box, you'll find a market board for tracking share value, 4 indicator tokens, 4 specially marked dice, 60 bank investment tokens, 45 erasable company tiles, 7 marked with the ×2 income, about 200 bills with different values, 1 standard timer of 2-minute duration, 5 erasable markers, and of course, the instruction booklet. Be the manager or investor with the most money in the fifth turn to be winner in your respective groups.
Here's how to set up. Place the market board face up in the center of the game with the 4 indicator tokens on the start number of their respective color. Depending on how many players you are, there will be a certain amount of managers and investors. Now give each investor a set of 10 tokens of the bank they wish to represent. Each player receives $120,000. Now shuffle all the company tile and give each manager 3. Place the remainder of the tiles in a stack to form the company reserve. The manager now places their tiles in front of them. You're now ready to speculate and trade.
Each month, or turn, is comprised of 5 phases: negotiations, investor income, manager cost payment, and finally, company auction. In the negotiation phase, flip the sandglass. Players now have 2 minutes to negotiate prices. Everything happens simultaneously. Investors haggle for prices of company stocks from managers. When they agree on a price, the manager writes the number they agreed on, and the investor places one of their tokens on the company tile. The agreement can be broken, though, if another investor proposes to buy the same share at a higher price. To ensure your bank token doesn't get bumped off, you have to deal with the manager for a price and say you want that price closed. If the manager agrees, flip your token on the closed side. Now your token is safe until the next turn. When the timer runs out, no more negotiations can be had, or tokens placed on company tiles. We now move on to the investor income phase.
A player now rolls the dice and places each die on the corresponding track of its color. Move the indicator that many spaces indicated on the die. Now the bank gives money to investors for each tokens that placed on the various companies. The amount they give is listed on the track of their color. Once that's done, we proceed to manager income. Here, managers collect from investors for each token they placed on their companies. The amount is obviously the amount agreed upon in the negotiation phase. If an investor can't pay, the manager can make him go into bankruptcy, which would eliminate the player from the game, or they can come to another verbal agreement. Personally, I'd bankrupt their poor sorry asses.
Okay, next is the management cost phase. This phase is really simple. Each manager counts the company they own and pays $10,000 for each to the bank. If a manager can't, they sell one of their companies back to the bank at $5,000. And last phase is company auction. One randomly selected investor will act as auctioneer. He will draw the top company card from the reserve face up, and the managers start bidding. The amount drawn are equal to double the number of managers minus 1. They are drawn one at a time and bidding starts. Highest bidder gets the company. But managers, don't blow all your cash on the first company cards that come up. You might want to keep an eye out for the ×2 company tiles, as they offer investors double return. And in turn, you can negotiate higher prices if you own it. Once that's done, a new turn begins. At the end of the fifth turn, the manager and investor with the most money win and don't have to panic on Wall Street.
This is random, chaotic, loud, wheel and deal game that'll make you want to play for more, seeing as a game is only about 30 to 45 minutes. The components are nice, functional, and do their job. Nice to see the markers didn't break first time around. We wish they could have thrown in a turn countdown or turn reminder either on the board or a simple die. Even wooden to match the hourglass would have been nice. Just an extra one from the wooden ones they made too. Many a times as well, players are highly involved in the negotiations. We would have to remind each player what turn we were in. The artwork really captured the late 20s, early 30s era. from the rulebook to the art on the company tiles and the money, which included figures from the US, Canada, France, and Germany, some of the biggest countries that are into board gaming. It is, we must say though, a game best played with a high volume of players. And the more passionate they are, the better. It gets loud, money waves all over the place, people are screaming, "Close it, close it!" Managers are confused or act confused to see if a better offer comes along. It's a dog-eat-dog world. And all that in the little time of 2 minutes. And you think that's chaotic? Wait until the managers get 9 or 10 companies. Go ahead and try to get their attention all separately while each own a piece of that high-valued company. And every other investor is wheeling and dealing for the same company. It's a beautiful disaster. You can bring it to a party anywhere and non-gamers will easily get into it. Win, lose, it's guaranteed a good time. We give Panic on Wall Street an 8 hamster radio out of 10.